Yeah. Hello?
General!
Whoa! Blobson, what are you doing on the clone phone?
22 is dead.
So what? Just make another one like you always do.
I did.
Okay, so we're back on track?
I made many more.
What? Why would you make many more?
It is my duty,
It
General.
is not your duty. Your duty is to make one every time one of them dies so that we always have somebody to run the race.
Well, now we have many more. To run many more races. To take over the galaxy.
We're not trying to take over the galaxy. We're trying to distract the humans with these races so that we can destroy the planet that I once called home.
We will need help. I will make more clones.
No, stop making more clones.
Yes, General.
Look, I know a couple guys. We can pick them up on the way off world. Everything's gonna be fine. Just stop making clones. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Frozen 4-Banger. I'm the real Josh Poplar. Seriously, you could never find another one. It's just me. Here's our 8 drivers for today. We're getting down and muddy as the temperatures warm up because we, for some reason, cannot keep it cold enough to snow. But this is the exact same humble hill you've always known. Let's meet our drivers.
For Arlo Racing, well, the name says it all. And it's Boe Jiden driving for Flying Donut Sun Racing. Papa Pugsley for Man-Child Motorsports, and representing Golden Owl Tattoo in Napa, California, it's Grey Wizard.
Well, isn't that a fine-looking group? But do they have what it takes? There we go, and oh boy, Arlo takes that one, and here comes the Flying Donut, driven by Boe Jiden. But what the heck was Grey Wizard thinking? Looks like 2 points for him and Papa Pugsley. Let's hit the replay button. Watch this, Grey Wizard comes across after the Flying Donut, spins everybody. How did Boe Jiden get through? It looks like just pure force. So Arlo will take the 5 points with Boe Jiden coming in right behind him, and a couple of deuces there for Papa Pugsley and Grey Wizard. If it continues like this, we could have a shootout there for the first 2 spots. So we'll set them up for race number 2 of this group. Arlo, the group leader, moves to the far lane. There they go, the gate drops, and Arlo clean again out of it, all by himself again, and here comes Boe Jiden one more time. Oh, we got another one. It's Grey Wizard breaking out, and here comes Papa Pugsley. Everybody finished. That was the slowest race I've ever seen in my life. But look at that, everybody finished. So what happened here? Arlo takes a line, Grey Wizard tries to knock him out, and Grey Wizard again responsible for knocking everybody into the wall. Here comes Boe Jiden, Grey Wizard slinks on in, and where's Papa? Come on, Papa. Come on, you can do it. And backs it in perfectly like he's on a boat dock. So here we go. It was basically the same for the top 2, and then Papa Pugsley and Grey Wizard getting a finish there to kind of even up the field going into our 3rd race. Swapping lanes as always, Papa Pugsley coming into the near lane. Let's see what he can do with that. Down and out, here comes the Flying Donut, flying through. Everybody finishes again. But it is Boe Jiden taking the number 1 spot. So this is going to be interesting here, how this all shakes out. Look at Boe Jiden coming through pretty smooth. Grey Wizard shooting for the block there on Arlo, but Arlo with enough force to push him through, and Papa Pugsley limping in again at the end. So you look at that, that really does change up the standings. Arlo's got 2 5s and a 4, and Boe Jiden with 2 4s and a 5. So this really is anybody's race here at the top. Comes down to this, race number 4. What a crazy group this was. Lots of banging action and lots of fast racing. Let's drop that gate. There we go. Even all the way down the stretch, but Boe Jiden picked violence today. and took out the field, opening up for Papa Pugsley to get a win on that one. Talk about coming from behind. Look at this. Papa Pugsley, last run right there, but Boe Jiden does him a little favor. Takes out the field. Papa Pugsley squeaks across the line. So this is going to be really interesting here because Boe Jiden and Arlo were pretty much neck and neck, and they still are, but Arlo edges him out. But with that 18, that's the most points we've seen so far on this track. But that 17 is probably good enough for second place. We will see how it shakes up. Let's meet our next drivers.
It's Chicken George for ND Racing. James Ironbeard for Ironbeard Custom. From Hot Box Match Wheels, it's Størm Trøøpersön. And for Doc Speed Shop, it's their primary driver, Doc.
Another great lineup for you here, folks, as ND Racing Chicken George takes the near lane. They're off, and Chicken George all by himself flapping those flags. Look at that, folks. Doc coming in at the end. But, oh man, Størm Trøøpersön could not make it to the second flag. Looks like he had trouble getting out of the gate, actually. That thing is very lightweight. Man, ND did not have any trouble as he slams into the far bank. So we're going to have Chicken George really kicking it off here with a big win, and Doc kind of bookending that group. We'll see here if James Ironbeard or Størm Trøøpersön has an answer. Here's race number 2 for this group. We got James Ironbeard on the near lane, and Chicken George moves to the outside. Here we go. James Ironbeard, nice and smooth, but Chicken George takes out the entire field, does a spin move, and gets the win. You gotta be kidding me. That was some really risky driving there for Chicken George. Looks like Doc was just short of checkpoint number 3. Look at this, Chicken George last out of the gate, but first one to cause the chaos. Full 360 and then gets a little bump from Størm. James Ironbeard finishes the lap to get that 4 points, and that's about it. Oh, so we are seeing now that Størm Trøøpersön did cross the 3 checkpoint, and Doc hit the 2. They were really close on those. But Chicken George off to a great start here as we go into our 3rd lap. Humble Hill is eating them up and spitting them out today. Størm Trøøpersön moves to the near lane. There they go, and Chicken George again pushing everybody out of the way, but then he flips. And man, oh man, James Ironbeard with a shot here, folks. Doc moves into the 3rd checkpoint, but Størm and Chicken George are only getting 2 out of this one. Man, James Ironbeard caught fire there as he just took advantage. Chicken George takes out the entire field. Everybody flips. And look at that sweet move by Doc to get past Chicken George. He could have very easily gotten stuck at that 2nd checkpoint. So that's a little bit of a shake-up there for you, folks. We've been having them left and right throughout this race. James Ironbeard takes the win, and everybody else with low scores. So this could be huge here, folks. If James Ironbeard can pull a win here, he could take the group. And he'll be 3rd over, but Doc is on the near lane. There they go, gate drops. Størm Trøøpersön last out of the gate, but starts to crush everybody. That was a close one there, folks. I can't even claim a winner there until we see the replay. 3 trucks finishing, and Størm back up, crossing the 2nd flag. So you see Størm just spins out, Chicken George hitting everybody. And it is... oh boy, we gotta go to the points here, folks. That was way too close to call, and this is our final race, so it does matter a lot. It was James Ironbeard, 2 wins in a row, and he ties Chicken George with that. Unbelievable. Størm Trøøpersön with the lowest score on the board with 9, and that's the lowest in the entire tournament at this point. And Doc walks away with 13, a very respectable score. So the blue names are everyone who raced today. You see Arlo and Boe Jiden taking 2 of the top spots there. So the top 4 move on to the track championship. And so far, Arlo and Boe Jiden are in pretty good condition there. Chicken George and James Ironbeard slide in at 16, which right now is actually third place. Not too bad, and you see Størm Trøøpersön taking up the rear. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, what now?
Hello, boss. I am 49.
Yeah, Blobson told me that he kind of went overboard.
I just ran the race. How did I do?
I don't know. I only watch 3D Bot Maker because everything else is a copy, and I'm an idiot.
That's a weird thing to say. Anyways, my love language is positive affirmation.
You gotta be kidding.
How did I do? Your love language is world domination. We are kindred spirits.
You know what? Maybe I just blow it up now.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of
I gotta get into
pure
905.
naturalness.